2. Gonna soak in the music just for a little while I roll a cigarette. Obviously I'll start with no cheats. No big brain needed for this one. Plenty more hours left in this evening as well, so there's more games to come. I'm going to do a few more tryouts, and then there's a big one coming up in RPG that I want to try out for a long time. Okay, Street Fighter fans, I'm with you. I'm checking out on the C64 again, level 7. It's an easy one, this. For one player battle. I've done the top 4 characters this time. Why not Ken? Fighting Road first. Cool, I was starting out on discs, on tapes to start with. I've started getting all my games on disc now and it's a lot better. Big thank you again to everyone who recently followed me on Twitch, subscribed on YouTube. Oh, no perfect for me. Cool, Ryu seems to, Ken seems to handle quite well. Easy game, no more thinking for me. I played IK Karate the other day, IK Plus. I liked it, but I never got the hang of it. Gave it a sort of 20-minute playthrough. This is the complete reverse. Within 20 seconds you mastered it. And you're unbeatable. Hopefully I'll find something in the middle soon. I'm extremely interested in doing full playthroughs of Commodore 64 and ZX Spectrum games, and Nintendo NES, and basically all consoles, but especially the Commodore 64. Hope everyone's doing well out there and enjoying the videos. Lots more playlists on my YouTube. There's some junk on there as well, but it's sorted out onto playlists. There's full playthrough playlists on there with a few full playthroughs on there, including this game, Final Fight on the C64, full playthrough. That could be it for now. I'm not sure. There might be one more. I'm always trying to make Defender of the Crown the next one, but I get beaten every time. Pirates as well. That's a slow-paced game on the C64. I do like it though very much. What else is there? I tried 1942. Wow, that is hard on the C64. I love how easy it is. I really do. Space Taxis one on the other hand, that's a really fun game. Might have to play that one later. What's he up to? Oh, perfect. I did play Bubble Bubble on this system. Sorry to any C64 fans out there, I don't think it's the best version. I like it in terms of its graphics, it looks a lot like the coin-op, but there's something wrong with the gameplay. Same as Wonder Boy. Wow, that's really disappointing me because everything's right about that game, but when you die, you have no hammer for the rest of all your lives. May as well just have one life. Golden Axe is another one I'm going to try and complete. I've only got to level 3, the boss of level 3 so far, so much improvement there to be had. Barbarian's another one I want to get good at. I managed to pull off a fatality in that, but I don't really know how I did it. So many good games. Bruce Lee, Zack McCracken. Got loads coming up. Blanca was easy. immediately after this, coming back, maybe Golden Axe. Boom. It's certainly not as hard as the SNES version, the new the World Warrior on difficulty 7. Try M Bison on that. That's a different ballgame. Should give that a go soon. I remember retroachievements.org, and they've got most of the Street Fighter 2s on there. I've unlocked a lot of the achievements, but there's still a lot to go through in the various versions. I found that the World Warrior is by far the hardest one. The Turbo one I've completed very easily. I think I've done that in one night without, every time I attempted one, I got it. But on the World Warrior, it's really hard to get to the end. I think there's one challenge where you've got to complete it with every character without dying, and I haven't even done. I've maybe done like 2 characters. I keep telling them to, because I'm a developer there as well. But I keep telling them to add C64. I'm not a developer of the emulators, just the achievement. I keep saying I used to keep saying on the forums when I couldn't bother. C64, man. They've got the Vice core, but no games are supported. Oh, you were knocked out a minute there. You've got me. I can't move. It's bugged. Alright, nice. Regulars on the channel, you won't have to endure this that much longer because I've only got 3 characters left after this one. Yeah, man, it's funny, isn't it? You should watch my final fight video on YouTube. I love that game for C64. It's brilliant. It's just laid back, chilled, easy game. So's this. This is very easy. I would love to play this in 2-player though, because it could be real fun. Ported. I guess that you could call this an arcade port. I mean, it's trying to be like a like-for-like port, but you've only got one button on the C64, haven't you? And they've taken that into account. I think they've reduced loads of the moves out of the game. I love how they've got all the screens right though. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there are better games on the C64, don't get me wrong. Bigger, more detailed games. I mean, this is on the ZX Spectrum, but it's absolutely appalling. This is at least playable and looks like a bit like the arcade, you know. If you squint and you're drunk. But of course, everyone knows the Spectrum had its limitations. It's not about that, you know. The magic of the Spectrum is not its great graphics. It was its playability and affordability, you know, that won everyone over. Yeah, a lot of people hate on US Gold, but I quite liked it. I played Outrun Europa yesterday. It's not my favourite game because it's too hard, but it's actually quite a good game in terms of what the C64 can do. And that was made by US Gold. Sega, a port of the Sega game. Yeah, I loved all them. Bubble Bubble on the Spectrum is way better than on the C64, even though the graphics are nowhere near as good. Graphics are good enough, and the gameplay is a lot better. I really enjoyed Mikey as well. It's one no one's ever heard of. It's the first game I played on this channel. I love that game. I love it on the ZX and the C64. Dizzy was what got me addicted to computers though, prior to Zelda and the NES. New Zealand Story as well. I liked the graphics of that, but I actually owned that game. I think I pirated it somehow off my mate. He was very clever on computers. I had a friend locally, so I used to get a lot of the games pirated for me. I had that game. I didn't spend a great deal of time on it, if I'm honest. I loved the graphics of it though and the music. Trapdoor's an old specky one, isn't it? I love the cartoon of it. I can remember the kids' show, but I don't remember the game. I've seen a lot of it on YouTube since, but yeah, I can remember loving that show when I was really young. There's so many good games, and I'm well happy to play recommendations as well if you have any, especially for the ZX. So I can look at your list you've just given me really there. Let's beat up some Rooskies. It's Ken's favourite hobby. He's like, USA! USA! He's fighting back this round. It's funny in this game, they've made Ken and Ryu a little bit different. Because there's such limited moves, they were able to do that. Oh, of course, I pick and choose out of lists. Of course. I mean, I'm not rude about it. I normally give a reason if I don't like a game or whatever. A bit of disagreement's always good, man. As long as we're polite to each other and civil, that's what I'm here for. I mean, also, I give my opinion on stuff, and half the time, I know full well I don't know all the facts when I'm saying it, you know. So it's only my opinion based on what knowledge I have at the time. It's definitely not to be taken too seriously. Sometimes I play for a game for 10 minutes and say I've had enough of that, you know, and people think, oh, that's my favourite game or whatever, you know. But if I gave it the time of day, it would probably be a great game. But, you know, there's lots of games out there to try. Guess it's loading the boss now. Or was it Dalton? I can't remember. Dalton. It's the same with chat. I used to watch Twitch videos and they're always chatting with the viewers, which is great, but it's really easy to miss a chat and also to forget who you were talking to. It gets mixed up. I've only got sort of 3 or 4 regulars, but I get mixed up which one's which sometimes. Oh yeah, we don't need to overreact. It's funny sometimes to laugh at people overreacting. But I don't like to stir things up normally, you can help it. Sometimes I get in that mode where I just start doing it, I don't know why. Cool, I annihilated him that round. What do you lot think about adventure games? Do you find them boring to watch or fun? Because this is like an action game, isn't it? But sometimes I find the story game better. Or do you prefer just straight up action when you're watching Twitch? I was actually thinking next time I want a completely relaxed one. I'm going to put like £20 into a poker account, do a bit of online poker on the channel, just for £20. You know, probably go into a tournament. I don't want to go into a cash game. I haven't played poker for like 4 or 5 years. Now I'm all for banter and disagreement. Don't worry about that. And if I say something that upsets someone, by all means, have a go back at me. I'm thick-skinned. I'm not going to start screaming about it or logging out. You know, as long as you're not trying to be too personal. But if you can straighten me out with some facts when I'm getting something wrong, feel free. Let's kick the crap out of Bullrog. Oh, that damaged him a bit, didn't it? Yeah, he doesn't like that kick. Bang. Perfect. Great graphic. If you imagine that on a CRT, like a little 14-inch CRT, it would have looked pretty good. Pretty good. Perfect. I've actually got a CRT, like a 24-inch or something, with the NES. But I don't really know how to stream that. It's actually funny, this game. I know exactly how long it's going to take and everything. It seems within like a few minutes. It takes between 30 and 40 minutes to complete this game. Vega. It's normally very easy. Seems to take ages to load, doesn't it? Whoa, that background don't look too good. Oh, he's gone straight into this time. What's he doing? I mean, this is a lot better than Street Fighter 1. Alright then, Sagat, then Bison. Then on to the next game. When that Vega goes up there, the frame rate dies. Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely never play this again once I complete it with all of them. When you play a load of games online that are hard and make you look like a noob, this is your go-to to win every round. Earlier on, I played a game called Spherical. You might have been here, the live viewers. If you're into puzzle games, that's a very interesting looking game. My video's on YouTube, although I didn't get past the first level. I really do want to beat Golden Axe, but it's a real concentration fest for a long time now. I wanted to play Speedball 2 on the C64 as well, as a long play, but I played it and it's just not enjoyable. I tried it, it's not fun. Better on other systems. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was originally a C64 game and actually came to other consoles after that. I might be wrong. Because of course there was Speedball 1 as well. When I was young I thought it was always called Speedball 2. Based on the Game Boy and the Amiga. Alright, we're on the boss. Here we go. And then we get the ending. Don't forget to click the follow button, like and subscribe on YouTube. There'll be lots more like this and lots more long plays. Loads of other stuff as well, coding, random test outs. I'm going to be writing a SID audio track on the C64 SID chip soon in assembly language. I'm hoping to do that like directly on a C64. It will obviously be an emulator, but you should be able to follow it on your own C64 at home. Unless I have to download some sort of third-party app to make API to make it a lot easier, but I don't think I will. See, Bison I seem to perfect every time. He's one of the easiest to beat. Yeah, like and subscribe, click the follow, leave a comment on YouTube, all helps. Enjoy the ending. Doesn't even let you soak it in. It says that's enough. I actually really enjoy that game. Just a nice, easy little smash through. I would love to play the Dizzy games, but they're a little bit too hard to play on streams, especially since I haven't played them for the best part of 20 years. You like a lot of the same games as I do though, to be fair. I didn't really love Afterburner. Bit of a laugh though, I loved it in the arcade with the cabinet. I'm very much thinking about playing Times of Law. But it's an RPG, slow pace, so I want another action one in between, beforehand. Probably going to be Impossible Mission. Right, thanks for watching. Click like and subscribe, please, if you can. I'm going to be right back with Impossible Mission on Commodore 64. See you then.